All right, so I know a lot of you have been asking me for an update on the basement brewery, and it's been a year since I started it, pretty much almost exactly to the day. And I am going to give you guys a little tour here of where we are so far, and just run over everything that I've done and what I've got left to do. So without further ado, let's swing around and take a look. All right, so I've gotten part of the brick done over here with the wall. Got the lighting in, obviously, as you can see there, blinding you. And so let's walk into the brewery here. All right, so I've got my sign up. Got a door on the storage area, so you can kind of see what's going on there with that. One of the other things that I did, and I don't know if you remember this or not from the electrical, but I actually added a couple of plugs in different places up in the ceiling. And as you can see, I've got my lights for shooting videos. Let me crank one on real quick here. Up in the ceiling there, so that I can have the light on me whenever I'm doing the videos, and I don't have to mess with the stand or anything. So that's all wired up and done. Let me turn that thing off. That's all wired up and done. I got, like I said, all the brick done there. Got all of the woodwork done around here. Squeegee there. Got the sink in. Last time we looked at everything, I didn't have the sprayer on there. I've actually got the sprayer on there now. That was a fiasco. I could not get this riser pipe for the other one that I had. This faucet is actually a little bit cheaper quality than the other one was, so kind of disappointing from that aspect of it, but yeah, it is what it is. So got the TV up. Oh, hey, there's me. And I'm gonna play a little clip for you here in just a minute to show you what this looked like before, but we'll run through the rest of it real quick. Most notably, probably got the hood up. Let me crank that light back on so we can see the hood here. Let me crank some light up. All right, so there's the hood, and one of the things that I had to do over here was I had to wind up cutting out part of my wall because I went with a different duct than what I had originally thought of. This is like a duct for the opening, if you will, of a floor vent. And so I put that in there as high as I could in the top. And then just, if you don't remember, there was also, I put lights up there up top, and those are wired in to the switch for the sink over here. And so those turn off and on with the sink. And they actually worked out really, really well. What I've done, as you can see, when I painted it, I actually painted the whole thing white inside and then came back and painted some black. So basically from this angle, you can't tell that there's any white in there, but I wanted it as reflective as possible. So I did that, and then, I don't know if you can see or not, but I have it mounted. Maybe you can see up there. I put studs in the, I put 1/4 studs in the rafters and actually mounted it up on that. It wasn't an easy task. I was hoping it would be a little bit easier, but of course it wasn't. So I've got to come back, and I think I'm gonna wind up putting a drip channel in here, because when this thing is running, it is dripping off of this edge right here, which is not getting in the kettle or anything, but it is just kind of annoying. So that, as well as this seam over here, seems like it wants to drip pretty good. And I was planning on putting a drain hose right in here, because this thing, as you can see, it kind of slopes down. So that is that area. Oh, an update on the flooring. This stuff really sucks. It's not the greatest in the world over top of the epoxy. So I got a bunch of scratches and scrapes and everything everywhere. I did some epoxy leveling here, and it bubbled up on the floor. So got some issues with the floor. I think I'm gonna wind up just repainting it anyways. I actually dropped some paint thinner over here, or some stripper, and it stripped the paint off of there. Now over here, where I don't have any of the epoxy, it turned out great. I mean, I haven't had no problems at all over there. Let me back up real quick. So a couple updates ago, I had most of this done, but I've got, like, everything is all completely done up there. I've got the windowsill is all done and trimmed in. That's all done. That thing broke. I need to just throw it away. Got the mechanical area. Looks like that swelled since I had so much humidity from that B80 down here. If you watch that video, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna have to do a little adjustment there. I'm pretty proud of this over here. I actually made these doors myself. Rabbited in the I think that's what it's called, the panels, and made them out of solid wood there and everything. And so that's actually, I don't want to show you in there, but they're magnetic. They're held on by magnets at the top, and so those open and close pretty easily. Got the door on the mechanical area, and I got to do a little bit of trim work on that, as well as do, you know, stain the doors and all that stuff. Got the fridge in, which I think you might have seen that already. Not hooked up yet, but I still have a little bit more to do over here in this area. Once I get back from NHC, I am going to start work on the bar. So, as you know, I've said it 100 times, the L-shaped bar goes right there. So that is going to be, where that's at. But everything is coming together really nicely and looking good. I'm happy with the way the woodwork and everything turned out. So I can't wait to get the lights and everything up here in this area hanging down and all that stuff. So that should be pretty cool. Let's take a look at what this looked like before. I got my TV here, and let's see here. We'll take a look and see what it looked like before. I got it muted. So in the place that we're in, I've got a new place that's got a bunch of land and everything, and so I wanted to show you guys exactly what we are going to be dealing with, and you're going to come along for the ride the whole way. The plumbing, the wiring, the whole 9 yards. So yep, we've done all that. So yeah, take a look. So that right there is back there. That area back there
is basically,
and then
from there,
what we're looking at there
is like 25 feet.
Is over here, and then back over here,
from right over
and then
here,
the corner
all the way over here is like 20 feet. So I'll put the brewery somewhere in there. I haven't decided exactly where yet. And then over here we've got, of course, the mechanicals and all that stuff. Probably we'll put
that's
a wall up here, and then
pause it real quick. So yeah, that's just kind of looking back over here the way that I was showing that area over there. So it's crazy how much progress has been made. When I go back and look at this video, it's unreal.
Space back there, and then I want to do like an L-shaped bar right here.
There's the L-shaped bar again.
We'll see how that goes. But this is the new short-circuited brewers location, and nice thing about.
So yeah, definitely more to come on that, and that's the update so far. I know you have been waiting on it for a while now. I apologize I haven't put one out in a little bit, but that is the update so far. And then I'm going to be doing some more of the updating again whenever I get to building the bar and all that stuff. So stay tuned for more of that. Appreciate everybody support and watching. And again, I apologize for such a delay in between doing the update video on this, but it's been really, really busy here at Short Circuited Brewers HQ with all the different equipment I've been reviewing and everything. So we'll see you next time. This has been Brian for Short Circuited Brewers. We'll see you.